Hello everybody, Ian Robson here. Welcome back to Farming Simulator 19, FS19. Alright, so we're harvesting our soybeans here in the field here, and got it partially started, and hopefully what we're going to do is we're going to pick up a new cultivator today. Now I'm kind of in the middle of a debate. So there's this horse Tiger 6 DT I could get for $39,000, which we'll be able to afford shortly, but my tractor's horsepower is 300 horsepower, so if I go to my garage, take a look at my tractor, it's 300 horsepower, so it's like just exactly what you need, which isn't always great with a cultivator. Doable, but not always perfect. And then the other choice I have is this 6-meter disco lander, which also seeds grass, oilseed radish, and cotton, it looks, if memory serves. So those are the choices, but I don't have any use for those really right now, to be completely honest with you. I just want to use it as a cultivator. So it seems like maybe the other one's a bit better, but this one's got a much lower horsepower requirement, as you can see.
And one thing I did do with your harvester is I repaired it and refueled it.
Oh, you're able to refuel it and repair it this time? Okay, cool, thank you.
Yeah. No, yeah, because like it was really, really low on on repair maintenance wise, like the bar.
Okay, so those I could do this one too, I suppose. I'm not a huge fan of 3-point hitch styles, but that's another option as well.
And I thought if I don't fix this, it's not going to run at all.
Well, that's kind of cool. The Vogelsynset, so that goes with the. I don't know what that even does. What does that do? Vogelsand Sin Cult. Does it put fertilizer down at the same time? That's just a design choice. Okay. Versus this guy, which is just straight up the way it is. That can seed though too, which I'm kind of curious about, because I don't have the means of. Yeah, this. I don't have the means of actually harvesting that, but the BGA is right there. And I don't know if you need to actually purchase the BGA. Like if you're in here, do you need to purchase the BGA first? Like, or can you just go ahead and start using it? Oh, there's a lime station right there. Look at that. So I don't know what the deal is there. Well, it looks like you just need to buy it. How much is it to buy? Probably more than I have. Where's the, yeah. I realized that.
AFK for a moment.
Oh, it's worth $384,000, the BGA there, so I'm not sure how it works. Also, we've been experiencing some odd scenarios where we've had some situations where it's like someone else harvested my crop and then they got the money for it. It's really bizarre. I don't understand how the multiplayer server is supposed to work. Because like what will happen is, like, for example, last time we tried it, Country Gaming was able to harvest my crop and sell it, and I would get the money for it. But that was because I harvested it. So I don't know. It seems to be who harvests it. It's not necessarily whose item it is. It seems like sometimes, like, that's what it seems like. So whoever's doing the work is the one that's getting the money. That's what it kind of seems like so far. So, which is kind of interesting, kind of annoying at the same time. So, so what we're thinking here. 31,000. I could just buy this right now. That wouldn't be too bad. Or I could get this guy shortly. They're both 6 meters. This one actually fertilizes first as well. Or not fertilizes, sorry, seeds. So I could seed oilseed radish or grass, but I don't really have. I can't do much with the grass right now. I have no means of mowing it, basically. Or that's, like I said before, the other option is this cultivator here. I think I might try this. I don't think I've ever tried the horse tiger. So that's what we're going to go for, a horse tiger, I think. Just need to get a load of. I can just do it right now, probably. Let's see what we get for this. Just so I can buy it and grab it while I'm waiting for that combine to do its thing. Alright. Probably should look where the best place to sell soybeans is first, I imagine. But it's always helpful. Beans. Port grain elevator. So that is the one that's way, way, way down there. In the middle of nowhere. Alright, let's do a quick turn here. I'm not sure if I want to go do all that first. I could just borrow another $5,000 and have enough money for the actual machine itself. Let's do that instead, I think. Finances, we will borrow 5 Gs. Go to the shop here and pick up that Horsch Tiger 3D. Oh, I need another 5 apparently. Let's go to here, borrow another 5, and then go to the shop. And then pick it up. There we go. So now we have enough money for that. No options on this one either though. Let's go ahead and buy. Do you want to buy? See, the problem is, because the server continually runs, it's not always worth leasing things. Okay, there we go. Let's go grab it from the shop. Alright, so we picked up our new cultivator here. Almost looks like a subsoil there, almost. I could have been another option too.
On the server every day.
Yeah, so for you it makes sense to have a... You could lease something without a problem.
Yeah, or I thought to myself it would save me having to, like, you know, lease the harvester and header for, you know, to harvest the field. Go and return it. And then have to, then like a day later, lease it again to do the same thing.
Yeah, that's true. Alright, let's put this...
I thought I may as well just keep it.
Let's try this out and see how it works.
And then that way, if I'm leasing my own harvester, I can do harvesting missions.
Oh, that's true. Alright, let's see what this looks like. Well, this doesn't seem to be a big problem. A little concerned that it'd be underpowered, but it's kind of right there. That's pretty cool. Like I said, I don't think I've ever used this one before. And we are kind of going uphill here a little bit, so that never helps. There you go. It needs lime though, so I don't believe that will give us any. Let's see if we take the lime off. Yeah, that's not going to give us any fertilization right there either. So just wanted to give it a good test here to see what it was like. Which is good. So
at least I now own the header for this size harvester.
Yeah, exactly.
I've got I'm leasing the bigger Russell mesh.
Alright, let's go up here. We need to grab our lime spreader.
Which has the
put a little bit of lime.
9-meter header.
Yep.
See the 13-meter headers in the John Deere, they don't have the attached trailer to the header, where when you attach the header to the harvester, you just unfold the header and the little, bar, the tow bar disappears. Well, that doesn't have that. The other headers for the case or the New Holland, they do, but they're more expensive.
Oh.
Well, to buy the case or the New Holland harvester with the 13-meter headers, they're like, they're over 400,000. to buy.
Alright, let's see if we can refill lime here. How this would work. I'm just curious, because this is how you're supposed to be able... Well, there's a lime station right here, so... Theoretically, I could put... Should be able to fill it with lime. Maybe it's because I have fertilizer in this already. I don't know. I don't know how they do that in Farm Sim. Because sometimes what will happen is... even though you have something else in your machine itself, you can still switch it out sometimes. So, let's go ahead and fertilize this field. Get started on at least. But then the question becomes, if I use all this fertilizer up, I should be able to fill it up with lime. I guess you need to empty it out first. Now, is there a way to empty it out? I don't know if there's like a unload here function, but that's not super helpful because then you have a whole bunch of fertilizer on the ground, and then what are you going to do with it? That's my opinion, at least. So I don't know. We'll see how this works out. Oops. Gotta make sure to stay in the line there. That's what happens when you don't have GPS and you get so used to GPS. And that's why they use GPS in real life too, in fact. So you don't do what I just did there. You missed like a chunk of land. There we go. Turn around, get better half done here.
See, you haven't got much left, have you?
Yeah, when you said how much do you have left or how much do you need help, and I was like, okay, like I didn't think there was a whole lot. There's still more than I thought, but still not a lot left. So.
Yeah, yeah. Because when I started harvesting your field, I only did one lap around the edge, like a headland, and then I went. I think I went up and down twice, and that was it. And that filled up one trailer.
Oh. Yeah, I guess parts of it had two stages of fertilization, other parts didn't, so I had to fertilize the rest of it again.
Yeah.
There we go, there's that little chunk there. Excellent. Get her turned around here. It's funny, my money in this game has been fluctuating wildly. Just because of failed missions, for one. Another one would be failed missions is one of them. Another one would be hiring workers, for example. When other people hire workers with your equipment, that will get you that'll get into a scenario where you actually lose money, which is kind of bizarre actually the way it's set it up. They have it set up so like if I hire a worker, it'll cost me for the worker, but then this on the same hand it'll also cost the person's item. So like let's say I'm borrowing Liz's fertilizer, it'll also cost her to fertilize it. So I don't understand how that works. There we go. Get that little section there, perfect. Alright. Looks like that combine should be unloaded again here. This is what I call killing two birds with one stone. Alright, let's go grab that trailer. That's probably going to be unloaded here real quick. And apparently they adjusted the head tracking now, so with track IR it's a bit better now apparently in the game than it was before.
Back with you.
There we go.
Back.
Let's go ahead and grab that little combine up there. I think it was basically full, just about full at least. Well, the lights are on. It's not 80%
Really, you're
yet.
not on the service, bud. You could fertilize field 8 for 24,000.
Oh no, the lights just aren't on.
Nice.
It's pretty close though. Because usually what will happen is the lights will go on when the when it hits 80% there, but I guess it didn't do that time, so. There we go. Get that done there. Anyways, folks, I think what we'll do is I'll finish this up off camera, and we'll come back.
Any soybeans there?
Not yet. And we'll come back, and hopefully we'll have something else going on next time. My name is Ian Robson. Hope you enjoyed. If you like what you saw, go ahead and hit that subscribe button for some more FS19. I'll catch you guys later.